Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Sangat Ji, did you know there's many resources available in order to search Gurbani? And if you look at our videos, for example, you see that in the top corner, we have Gurbani there as well. So we use a special app that's probably the easiest one to use, and that is iGurbani. And today we have VG with us, Preetcharan, one of the editors from Basics of Sikhi, and he'll be explaining this in a bit more detail as well.
Yes, as you said, we use iGurbani. There are many resources available, but iGurbani is probably our favorite. It's fast, quick and easy to search. And you can search Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Dasam Granth Sahib Ji, Pai Gurdas Ji Wara, and Pai Nanak Ji's Bani.
Awesome. So how do you guys, the editors, search Gurbani then?
So, for example, if you're doing a katha and you recite a Gurbani Pankti, we would take the first letter from each word of that Shabad to search. So that's one way of searching. But I remember you saying that when you're preparing for a katha, you can search themes, can't you?
Exactly. So if I'm doing katha on seva, for example, what I'll do is that I'll type in the word seva in Gurmukhi or in English, and every single shabad in Gurbani and also Pai Gurdashi and Pai Nanak Ji's writings will come up about the topic seva.
That's great. On a personal note, like if there's a hukamnama and I don't catch what the shabad is, but I managed to hear what the ang number was, then you're actually able to search the ang number and then find the shabad that starts in that ang.
Exactly. So it's open for anyone to use, whether you know how to read Gurbani or not. So we should take the phone out now and actually look at iGurbani on the app. And also there's on the internet as well, we'll look at afterwards. But first, we'll start off with the phone.
For sure. So iGurbani looks the same on Android and iOS and on the internet. So I've got an iPhone here, but it looks and it works in the exact same way. So let's have a look at how we would search if you know the Gurbani Pankti. For example, let's take Jo to prem khilan ka jao.
Okay.
Yeah?
Awesome.
Okay, I've launched iGurbani here, and just to make sure the settings are okay, we'll set the mode to first letter start. So this is going to search based on the first letter of each word. So if we come up to search Gurbani at the top, and if we type in, so Jo to prem, so the first letter to be Jo, Jaja, then we'd have Tata for To, and then Papa for Prem, and then Kelan, that's Kaka. And then there we go. So within 4 letters usually you can find the shabad very easily. If it's 3, then you probably get a lot more options. So if you click on that shabad, then you can see the Gurbani, you can see the transliteration. So if you're unable to read Gurbani, then you can actually see how you might pronounce it closely, and then the translation. Within the shabad there are different settings. So if you click on the menu, you're able to toggle Lariva, you're able to toggle Punjabi translations, for example. And if you don't want the transliteration, you can turn that off as well. So that's how we search, and that's one way of searching. So if, for example, you didn't know the beginning of the shabad, you just know the second half of it, then within mode, you would go to first letter anywhere. So let's take the Gurbani example. Charan sharan gur ek panda jai chal, Satgur kot panda aage hoye let hai. So say if you only knew Satgur kot panda aage hoye let hai. So you could go Satgur sasa kot panda aage hoye let hai. And it comes up there, Charan sharan gur ek. So you can click on that. And that's a very powerful way that if you've only heard the second part of it, you can get to it like that. If you want to search by ang number, then if you come into mode and click on ang or var, for example, say if you had Hukamnama, Gurpura, Charni Laya, Harsang, Sahai Paya, but you didn't remember the Pankti, but you knew that the ang number was 623. So you type in 623 and you'd be able to scroll down until you found it, and there it is. Just to note there as well that the ang numbers will search Dasam Granth Sahib Ji as well, so you might want to, if you're trying to hone into something from Guru Granth Sahib Ji, it should change the scripture to Guru Granth Sahib Ji there. So finally, like how you were saying you prepare for kathas, if you want to search a specific word, we could click on mode here and click on full word. Let's say we wanted to search where the word seva comes up in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, written by, for example, Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Then we could choose the writer there as Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and we could press search, and then you've got some shabads coming up there for you. So that's very, very powerful for research as well. So just on the refinement aspect, it often happens where you might know a Gurbani Pankti, but you've forgotten it, but you know that it was written by, for example, Bhagat Kabirji. They talk a lot about death. So if we search the word death, then we actually hone in. So we could click on the scripture, we know it's in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, and we could go to writer and scroll down to Bhagat Kabirji, and then we could search that, and then that'll give you all the shabads on death written specifically by Bhagat Kabirji, and that omits everything else, so that allows you to hone in to find what you were perhaps looking for.
Awesome, thanks for that. So is that the same as what's available on the internet? Because I know iGurbani can be accessed on Google as well.
Right, so on iGurbani.com you've got the exact same functionality as you have on the phone, but there's actually more available there. So for example, you can convert the Gurbani to Unicode, which allows you to copy and paste that and send it on social media or on WhatsApp, for example. If you're preparing for a presentation, you can split the Gurbani from the transliteration from the translation, which allows you to quickly put things into PowerPoint. Just like on the mobile application, on the website, the Bishrams are there, so whatever words of Gurbani are coloured, that's where you would take your pauses. Also, the website offers you a random Shabad search, so if you wanted just to find a random Shabad in Gurbani, you can click that button and a random Shabad will come up too. One thing I would say is that when searching using a computer, you have to know the Gurmukhi Keyboard. So there are templates available, and we'll put a link in the description in this video. But unlike on the phone where the Gurmukhi Keyboard comes up automatically, you have to know what letters to press on your keyboard, which is a bit more challenging.
So thank you, VG. I appreciate you giving us an introduction in how to use iGurbani. So Sangaji, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, then leave a comment in the comment section, and we'll make more videos in the future. Maybe going through how to use different dictionaries, and just anything else that you guys want to see, please let us know. So we must have made many mistakes in this video, so please forgive us. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.